So I hope the whole recording. Oh, Sarso. I thought you.
No, Sarso. So let's welcome Smita Jayakar. And I don't think Smita knows this, but it's really interesting. We've been crossing paths for very, very long time.
Yep.
So I saw her first time when Speaking Tree, there was an event in Delhi. And I had also flown down to Delhi for the same. I wasn't a speaker then. Yes, I was in the exhibition. And she was standing with Lakshman Bhandari. And we crossed paths. We've crossed paths like this, I don't know how many times.
Oh my God, I didn't know this.
Yeah, but I clearly remember that one incident where I looked at her, we looked at each other, and then I moved. You know how it happens in movies? Only difference was she was a woman, not a man. But we did make an eye contact, and then she moved. And I moved the other side.
Oh, how sad.
And yeah, I know, kuch hota hai. It's like every time I saw her, I acknowledged how graceful you were.
Oh, how sweet.
Not only did I acknowledge how graceful you were, there were times when I looked at you and I said, if I could be even 1% of grace that you were carrying, my life would be made.
Oh my God, Anu, that's a heavy one, loaded one.
Yeah, no, it's honesty. That's why I said I'm going to say things that others don't know and nobody else knows. Maybe you also don't know.
Yeah, even I don't know. True.
Then happened the conference of 2017, international conference, and our paths crossed again. I had a big complex in me that how can I meet someone who's a celebrity? That was one. There was one conference that changed everything for me. Everything. From the place where I had never organized anything that big to organizing something of that magnitude with a recession not recession, there was a demonetization that had just happened. And Smita walked into my life. It was such a beautiful connection. And then we met at number of times at WOW Awards and stuff like that. Like I said, we kept crossing paths.
Yeah.
Today when I meet her, and again, it's me, I don't give a call to people. But honestly, you've always stayed in my heart. And you mean a lot. You're a very precious person.
Same here.
I feel warmth when I meet you.
How sweet. Anu, I'll start crying now.
No, don't. We've attended each other's workshops. Yes. I think we are both very talented people. It's nice कि कभी-कभी बार-बार मिलने से एक दोस्ती सी बन जाती है. Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Guys, please mute yourself. Thank you. Yep. And कभी-कभी दोस्तियां जो बनती हैं ना, उसमें जरूरी नहीं होता कि हर रोज मिलो.
Correct. I agree.
मैं जब भी आपको मिलती हूँ, I feel the warmth in my heart.
Touched.
And so that's enough for me. Because what's the point of having friendship where you go yakiti yak, but kuch nahi.
Yeah.
Dil se thank you for taking this invitation.
Thank you for remembering me, Anu. Thank you for remembering me, honestly.
No, you are an amazingly talented person. And guys, over to Smita Jayakar. मुझे एक्चुअली नहीं पता कि आज ये क्या बोलने वाले हैं. हमने चक्रा हीलिंग लिख दी थी.
मुझे भी नहीं पता मैं क्या बोलने वाली हूँ.
हाँ, तो आज enjoy कीजिए आप सब. Have a great time with her. Over to Smita. Smita, take over. Just a request to everybody. Can you please mute yourself because otherwise recording gets interrupted. And another request to Sarso. You'll have to keep a check, bacha. You'll have to keep a check. Keep muting people, leaving behind only Smita and me. Guys, please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. सरसों प्लीज जिसकी भी मदर की डेथ की बात कर रहे हैं प्लीज म्यूट कर लें अपने आप को. थैंक यू गाइस. सरसों प्लीज मेक श्योर दैट एवरीबडी इज म्यूटेड अदर देन स्मिता, एंड I am also not required. I will unmute myself. You just keep muting everybody other than Smita. Is that okay, Sarso?
Yeah, got it, got it.
Thank you so much. Smita, over to you.
Okay, first and foremost, thank you for all of y'all to be here. I was here for the last two talks and I have seen y'all, and thank you very much for being here. Kanchan, Shona, I can see Shona is the same Shona, Anu, who had attended the class, the one who lives in Goa. Yeah, unmute yourself. She's the same Shona, right? So I can't hear you, Anu. Okay, so anyway, thanks a lot for being here, and I honestly don't know what I'm going to say, but since it is written chakra healing, and I have been doing chakra workshops for a very long time. Some of you here have attended, Kanchan and Anu and all have attended my workshop. But today I'm not going to go through the whole class kind of a thing. I'm just going to talk about the root chakra, the Mooladhara chakra, which is the most important chakra according to me. Mooladhara chakra is situated at the perineum of your body, at the base of your body, where your body touches the seat. It is almost close to the anus. Now, this chakra, why I say the important chakra, because it is the foundation of your entire energy centers in your body. I'm sure you all know where the energy centers are, and the most important is the root chakra, because it stands for stability. And at the moment, or even otherwise in life, we come across so many challenges all the time, and we lose that stability for a bit or for a long time. If it goes on for a long time, you tend to get into panic attacks, into depressions, into anxiety, fear pangs, all kinds of things happen to you because the Mooladhara chakra is not stable. At this time, I mean, we are going through a time like this just now. I mean, nobody has experienced it. Even the planet Earth probably has not experienced something like this. I don't think it has ever experienced something like this, the pandemic that we are all going through. Besides that, if you continue with your chakra dhyana every day, I will send the link of the chakra dhyana on the group, the meditation which I have on YouTube. So if you do the meditation, the benefits of it are, I can't even say what will happen to you if you do it for so many years. I've been doing it for the past 35 years. You will be so stable that no matter whatever happens and whatever situation you have or challenges you have in life, you will be able to handle it just perfectly. You could get shaken for a bit, but you will come back and you'll know how to address the situation you're in. Don't wait for a calamity or a problem or a challenge to come in your life and then start doing these things. Like now, after you hear this, maybe you'll start doing your chakra meditation every day, but continue doing it. Don't stop after the lockdown is over, after the situation is over. People tend to feel lazy and stop. So don't stop doing this. Now I'll tell you the benefits. The benefits of chakra dhyana is we have always taken care of our physical health. We've never taken care of our mental health nor our spiritual health. So chakra dhyana will take care of all these situations, your physical, mental, financial, emotional, everything. All these 7 chakras in our body take care of all the situations of your life. 80 to 85% of your problems which you're going through will get dissolved if you do this regularly. And I'm telling you from my own experience. Whatever I've learned is thanks to my masters, and always be in gratitude for whatever I've learned about the chakras through my masters. And I have experienced this. So a chakra dhyana is the most important thing. Now, for the time being, when you all are doing chakra dhyana or wherever you all are sitting, nowadays we sit a lot because either we are watching TV or we are watching this video. We are not going out of the house, so we are sitting most of the time. So wherever you are sitting on, please see that you're sitting on something red. Put a red sheet or a red towel or or use a red pillow or whatever, but sit on a red cloth. See that you have a red cloth under you wherever you are sitting, which will soothe your chakra. It does not activate the chakra, and activation of the chakra only happens when you do the meditation. There's a bija mantra for the chakra, for the Muladhara chakra, lung, which is all explained in the video. So I'll share that link with you all so that I don't get into too much of a detail. It will, you might probably get bored of listening to so much of Gyan. It's not possible to do that here. So I'm just going to, this Muladhara chakra is the most important chakra, which you need to settle, which you need to regularize, which you need to activate, which you need to be in a proper solid situation every time in your life. Every chakra is equally important, but any chakra, if it gets disturbed or deactivated or misaligned, the Muladhara chakra is the one which gets affected the first, because we go into that state of stability every time if any of the chakras get affected. Another benefit of the chakra dhyana is people keep on asking me, please tell us how to open the third eye, tell us how to open the third eye. Third eye opening is a big temptation for everyone. And my dear friends, I've always repeated this in all my classes. Do not jump the queue. Your third eye will automatically, by default, open when your chakras get aligned. So it is, and when the third eye opens, we all, everyone has some kind of a boon, वरदान जिसे बोलते हैं हम. तो वरदान हर किसी को ये मिल जाता है. You will probably find the purpose of your life. You will probably know what to do. वरदान हर किसी को मिल जाता है, but do not be in a hurry to open your third eye, and don't fall into the gimmicks when people say, okay, I'll come to my class, I'll teach you how to open the third eye. It does not happen that way, guys. Doesn't happen. Don't fall for all these kind of things. Third eye only opens only when your chakras are properly aligned in one straight line. The Kundalini passes through all of them. Kundalini has only one way to pass. The Kundalini passes through all of them and comes here and settles is when your third eye opens up. Anu has experienced the third eye opening, and I know that it is open from the way she is and all these kind of things. So I don't know the rest of you so closely, so I can't say, but I know what she is. So this is how it happens. It's not that you start growing wings and you start behaving in an odd fashion and you start behaving like one sadhu, sant, and all that doesn't happen. You're a very normal person, except that you know that your third eye is open because of the thought process that happens to you. Okay, so the Muladhara chakra is the most important thing first, one. Okay, so you do the chakra dhyana regularly. I will give you the link on the group. I will put the link on the group, right? Before I go to the second and I will be giving you 3 tips. Very important for you, not only in the lockdown period, but for your life. I don't want to just tell you something for this kind of a period. It should be something which will help you all your life. Then even death, the fear of death, which is the most feared thing. Everybody has this fear of death. You will overcome that also with your chakra dhyana. And I'm not saying just flying things up. This is, again, I'm telling you, which I've learned from my masters, which has come from the Vedas and the Upanishads. It's not my knowledge. I don't know anything, but I have practiced it for so many years and I know what effect it has done on me, on my career side also, and on my spiritual side also. You are so grounded, completely grounded when you do this. Before I go to the second one, which I'm going to suggest what you all to do you have questions on the chakra, Muladhara chakra itself? If anyone has, we can ask them now. Anu, you have to unmute yourself.
I will ask them to unmute and then ask you questions. So I will go with each one of them. And please, guys, I've been requesting again and again, mute your mics. And I will ask each one of you to unmute it. And when I call your name, then unmute it. Thank you so much. Really appreciate. Rashmi, do you have any question? Rashmi, you haven't muted yourself. I've written a message also to you, my dear.
She's muted. She's muted.
Okay. Rashmi, do you have a question? Aarti, do you have a question?
No.
Amita?
Actually,
Yes,
they can
ma'am.
raise their hands and then we can go to them.
Yeah,
If they
why
have
don't you raise your hands?
so that in going through so many people, one by
Will
one,
be
one by one
difficult.
will take time.
Okay, why don't you raise your hand? Okay, Rashi, could you ask a question, please?
Yeah, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. I have a question that so many people, while activation or healing their root chakra, feel so much of imbalance in their life. Like they feel frustrated or they jump so high emotionally. So what we have to do to balance that?
No, no, no. If you are correctly activated, if you're doing your chakra dhyana properly, you never go into that state. Actually, the state is now either when it goes fast, it goes into a state of instability, or when it is slow, it goes into a state of fear of change, which is now. But when it is balanced, then you don't feel all these things. You come into a balance, you come to a center line. So there is something wrong in understanding it, or there is something wrong in the process that is doing. But any kind of healing, let me tell you that, any kind of healing, whether it is chakra or Reiki or pranic or theta or access, any healing never ever does harm to you. Never ever. It may not have any effect on you if you're not attuned to it, but it will never do any harm. Never. So chakra dhyana can never be harmful.
Ma'am, in some book I read that maybe first it aggravates you, then it puts you down, and then it's balanced.
No,
Is it?
no. Do it with your own experience. Don't read things and things like that and then come up with these conclusions. Do it yourself and you experience it. And because I've been doing it for 35 years. And I've been
Yeah.
teaching Chakradhana for so many years, about almost 25, 27 years I've been taking classes. I've never heard anything of this sort. So it's good that you do it yourself and you experience it yourself.
Yeah, ma'am, definitely. And my experience is also same as you said, because I'm also a Reiki master and my route is completely balanced. So I never experienced such things. But so many students of mine ask this question. So I will ask. So I ask you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Priya, do you have a question?
Yeah, Amita has got one question.
Ma'am, I just
Good
know.
evening, ma'am.
Yeah, Amita. Yeah, tell me.
It's Priya. It's Priya.
This that's Priya. Okay.
Yeah, that's Priya.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Where is she?
Ma'am, my question is, are there any common points when we can know that our chakra is not balanced? Any common, like in psychological terms, we call it symptoms?
Yeah.
Anything of that sort? Very general.
Yes. See, at the moment, if you feel any kind of a situation, if you feel that stability is not there, which is invariably a problem, there is invariably a problem that anything happens in our life, the first thing is it goes into a state of shock or fear. You start getting anxiety pangs, you may not be able to sleep properly. This is the Muladhara chakra affected. Every chakra has its own symptoms, like a Swadhisthana chakra. In fact, Kanchan said to even touch on this point that when you have your menopausal problems, yeah, because Swadhisthana chakra stands for pleasures. It is sexual glands are connected to the Swadhisthana chakra. So your menopausal problems, your sexual problems, the pleasures that you go in your life, all those things are connected with your menopausal problems. So people who have a menopausal problem, even people who don't get a child, who don't conceive, fertility problems. For men, it's erectional dysfunction. Any of these things are the Swadhisthana chakra. So everything, whatever goes wrong, is connected with some chakra of yours or the other. So as I said, I will not go through all the chakras because it's going to take a very, very long time. But when you do your chakra dhyana, you will see from within how balanced you feel. Only when you do it every day, you will know that something is shifted. Now, we went through it for many, many years. I've been doing and practicing it. But today, I have seen my students and people whom I've told, in about 10 to 15 days of regular doing chakra dhyana, have experienced a lot of change in them. Have experienced that stability, have experienced so many things. So try it out. Try it out. Something which is worth trying. And another point with chakra dhyana, chakras is the only way, and the only way, not because I teach it, it is come again from my masters and from the Vedas and the Upanishads, that chakras is the only way where your aura is strengthened. No other meditation, no other japa, tapa, nothing strengthens your aura. At this point in time, we definitely need to strengthen our aura so that we don't invite any unwanted things in our space. So no unwanted things will come in your space at all, whether it's a pandemic or whether it is any negative thought, negative people. You will never attract negative people in your aura. If they do come, they will be with them for a very short time, and on their own, they just disappear. So that is a very, very, very effective way of strengthening your aura. So that's why I recommend chakra dhyana, and your body will give you, like people with the Manipura chakra, people who have diabetes, who have blood pressure, all these things are connected to the Manipura chakra. So every connection of yours, whether it is emotional, physical, as I said earlier, anything that goes wrong with your life is because some chakra, one or more than one chakra, is not aligned or activated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, Amita, she's been raising her hand for some time. Yeah.
Amita?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have two questions. One, the meditation that you would be sharing for chakra dhyana, will it be for Mool chakra or it will be for all chakras?
All the chakras.
Okay. And when we are doing it, maybe because we see some videos, we try exercises also, same way is with the meditation. If how do we know that if we are doing it right or wrong? Because when you are doing it in presence of a guru, it makes a difference, and when you are doing it on your own, it makes a difference.
Yeah. So you follow with the earphones, follow me initially, and then you will know how to do it, and then you don't have to use the earplugs. So initially just follow the meditation that is there in the chakra video, follow it, put your earplugs and follow it, and then you will know you'll not go wrong. And again, as I said, even if you make a mistake, no harm will happen. At the most, nothing will happen, but there'll be no harm. So just do it without fear. Just go ahead and do it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Shona. Hi. How are you? Okay. Anyone else? Anyone on this point?
Yes, may I?
Yeah. Where? Who? Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi.
I'm Nutan. Yeah.
Yeah, Nutan, tell me.
Does wearing colorful clothes of that particular chakra can help you to, balance or maybe, strengthen your aura? Will that help?
No strengthening. Strengthening aura only happens with the chakra meditation.
Okay.
But colors do help in soothing the chakra. It doesn't activate the chakra, but
Alright.
it soothes the chakra. So as I said, you'll sit on something red, which is the Muladhara chakra just now, because we're sitting a lot of time, the whole day long almost. We are sitting most of the time. So use something red under you when you're sitting.
Alright.
Yeah, so that will soothe your chakra. But activation only happens when you do the mantra, the bija mantra when you do, because it's a nexus of nerves. And you need to say that aloud. So that is how the nerves get the vibration, and that's how it works. Don't say it man mein. You have to say it aloud.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Anyone else?
Anybody
Yeah,
else
that's it.
needs to ask a question?
So,
Okay. I think we can proceed.
they can come back if they think of another question.
Jyoti's got a question. Jyoti's got a question.
Yep.
Jyoti,
Yeah,
go
Jyoti,
ahead.
tell me. Unmute yourself, please, Jyoti. Jyoti, unmute
Hello.
yourself.
Hello. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Yes. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, are you getting me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I am Jyoti Shri and I'm new in this.
Yeah. Where are you gone lost again?
Actually, I am from Jagdalpur. I have just learned the Reiki from Rashi, Dr. Rashi Jain.
Wonderful.
And my question is that I have just started my Reiki healing and activation.
Again, you're lost. I'm sorry. Okay. Come again.
I have just started my Reiki healing and activation. I have started my Bij mantra meditation. So I want to know that how long it will take to heal my chakras.
How long it will take to heal, activate your chakras depends on what state the chakra is at this moment.
Okay.
So I don't know in what state your chakra is just now.
Actually, my Vam, Yam, and Lam, that is root chakra, is not balanced, and Anaha chakra is not balanced. As as Rashi.
The root chakra problem everybody has.
Okay. Then I have started from root
Sorry?
chakras. So I want to know that how long it will take.
Yes.
Balance or to heal.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Smita, she
I
wants to
can't
know.
hear you.
She wants to know how
Hello,
long
Jyoti?
it.
Huh?
She wants to know how long it will take for her root chakra to heal.
Yes, yes. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
want to
depends
know.
on what state her chakra. That depends on what state